Alright, guys. Welcome to Howard's Niche Gaming. And today we are doing Steins Part 5. So, just a quick overview. Last part, I fudged that up, the game, because I was supposed to follow by specific routes, so that way I can get all 6 of the endings. But however, I have accidentally messed it up by not picking up the phone call from Kurisu. So that's why we ended the last video right at the time when she was supposed to she was calling, and we were supposed to turn off the phone. So we will continue from that point onwards today. Alright, here we go. It is this one. Okay, so as previously stated, I will have to turn off her calls to get to the correct route, so that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, the phone went silent. I slowly stood up. If Lukaku saw me like this, he'd worry. I should get out of here. I was staggering a little, but I could walk. I felt very thirsty. I gulped down an entire bottle of mineral water and caught my breath. There was still a little time before my meeting. I wanted to get some air up here and recover a little. I looked down over the scenery below the overpass. The city was in the Christmas spirit. The atmosphere was charged with excitement. It was the exact opposite of me. I took more deep breaths. I still felt like I wanted to throw up. I was getting a headache too. If I went to Dr. Leskinen like this, I'm sure I'd worry him. And then I realized that the 2 girls coming up the stairs were looking at me. I peered into the late afternoon darkness to try and make out their faces. One of them, the girl with the short haircut, waved. No, it's Fubuko and Kaede.
Oh, Mayuri no tomodachi no.
They were Mayuri's friend and fellow cosplayers. I think their cosplay names were Kaede and Fubuki. I didn't know their real names. Which was Kaede and which was Fubuki again?
大丈夫ですか？具合悪そうですけど。
ああ、大丈夫。
If I made them worry here and they talked to Mayuri, it would cause a big fuss. I didn't want her to worry about me when she didn't have to. I shouldn't have come back to Akihabara anyway. I'd run into people I knew just walking through town. I should have gone to work on when I left the shrine.
オカリンさんっていつもなんだか辛そうに見えます。
そうか。
そうだよ。ふぶきちゃん。そんなオカリンさんを見てるマユシンも辛そうで。私もオカリンさんとマユシンのこと見てると泣きそうになって。私何言ってんだろう。
This Fubuki girl must really care about Mayuri. I felt a little better after hearing that.
オカリンさんの好きな人って誰ですか？
The girl I like? An image of Kurisu appeared in the corner of my eye again. The feeling in my hands when I took her life came back. No. Calm down.
オカリンさん。ごめんなさい。失礼なこと聞いちゃって。私 私。
Whoa, what just happened here? The sky was red black, dotted with columns of thick black smoke. Whoa, did I just jump timeline? Huh, okay. There was so much rubble I couldn't find a place to stand. Screams, gunshots, and the stench. Everyone in this world knew what this smell was. It was the smell of burning. Houses, buildings, cars, motorcycles, trees, grass, and humans. It was the smell of all of them burning together. Something thin and black poked from between piles of rubble. It was a hand. The hand, unmoving, stretched up toward the sky. No, that wasn't the only one. Everywhere I looked, I saw hands, legs, and heads. Parts of what was once human beings were strewn across the ground. I heard a distant gunshot. A shout. Silence. Nothing changed. Just one more body lying on the ground. The world was ending. And at last people understood. This wasn't the afterlife. This was the real world. Hell. Yes, that's what this was. This was hell. Yes, I made it to a stray sheep. This is the chapter I wanted to be in. Good. Now, guys, we're heading towards the twin Automata ending. That'll be the first ending. Will be after 2 more chapters after this, and then I will explain in further detail more as we go on how I will be completing this game in which order. The world twisted and warped, not wrapped. I felt horribly dizzy. Sometimes my vision would blur for no reason, but this was nothing like that. It was like my mind itself was being wrung apart, like the world itself was changing. Deja vu. I knew this feeling. This was... At last, the color came back to my vision. All the shouts of the pedestrians and noise of the passing car came flooding in at once.
オカリンさん、大丈夫ですか？汗すごいですけど、気分でも悪いんですか？
いや。
Fubuki and Kaede. The two of them were still in front of me. They looked worried. Had I just gotten dizzy for a moment?
本当に大丈夫だよ。心配してくれてありがとう。
それじゃあ私たち行きますね。今度のパーティー楽しみにしてます。
They said their goodbyes and walked toward the station. I watched them go, only halfway paying attention. What was that? None of the passerby noticed me standing there. They were all experiencing time sequentially as one connected moment after another, but I knew what I just saw. That's right. I was the one person who understood. That feeling was reading Steiner, which meant that the worldline has changed. I shook my head and tried to get the idea out of my mind. It was impossible. The worldline could only change if someone has altered the past. I'd only ever seen worldline changes after I sent the email with the phone wave, name subject to change. Kudos from the original Steingates. But I destroyed the phone wave, so that could never happen again. I sacrificed Kurisu for it. But then who did this and how? What if someone had made a device identical to the phone wave? Oh, Jiao Mei. Mayuri. I needed to see if Mayuri is safe. I'll call her right now. If the worldline change meant something terrible had happened to Mayuri again, just imagining it made me shiver. That couldn't happen. It wouldn't. That's what I wanted to believe, but I couldn't help but remember all the times I seen her dying in the Alpha worldline. For now, I needed to get in touch with her as soon as possible. I wanted to hear her voice. What do? I realized I was panicking. Calm down. Relax. I picked her name off the contact list on my phone and dialed. I could hear the call sound in my ears, but there was no sign of her picking up. 7 seconds, 8, 9. Each second made the fear worse. I felt cold sweat drip down my back. 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14 seconds. I kept calling and praying anyway. Eventually, after a minute of rain, the electronic sound suddenly cut off.
Mayuri! Mayuriか! 本当にマユリなんだな。
おかり？どうしたの？そんなに慌てて。
The relaxed, easygoing voice I heard most definitely belonged to Mayuri.
心配したぞ。ずっと鳴らしているのに出なかったから。
ああ、ごめんね。電話カバンの中に入れてたから。
Not at all. Nothing had happened at all.
もしかして何か急な用事だった？
いや、気にしなくていい。少し不安になっただけだ。
不安？
今どこだ？誰かと一緒か？
これからバイトだよ。
何時まで？
8時過ぎぐらいまで。
そうか。わかった。
おかり、遊びに来てくれるの？
いや、今日は用事があってな。無理なんだ。
バイトが終わったらラボにも顔を出すつもりだよ。
わかった。もし行けるようだったらそこで合流して一緒に帰ろう。
ほんと？今日は珍しいね。
じゃあバイト頑張れよ。
Oh, man. This game, you know? I hung up. Ugh, this game. It's just like one moment of happiness and one moment of like, oh god, no! But that's what's made this game great. Mayuri was safe, which meant that the worldline change probably had nothing to do with her. Not that I could let my guard down. Or maybe that was just a daydream and there was no worldline change at all. It seemed awfully realistic for that to be the case though. Just to be safe, I turned on my phone again. The icon was still there, in the same place it had been the last several times I used it. I felt a little hesitation, especially after what happened. Could I really contact her after that? But I decided that it was important to see what was going on first, so I tapped the icon.
何？言い忘れたことでもあった？
Krisu's voice was the same as ever.
怒ってないのか？
怒る？どうして？
だってさっき話している途中で切ってしまっただろ。だから。
それについてはさっき謝ってもらったから。私は一度許したことをいつまでもぐちぐち言う人間じゃない。
さっき謝った？
ええ、かけ直してきたじゃない。
かけ直した？俺が？
ほんの7分43秒前のことを忘れちゃったの？
俺が謝ったのか？お前に？
大丈夫？
Chris was evidently telling the truth. She didn't look like she was lying at least.
何かあったの？さっきとは別人みたいな顔してるけど。
いや、平気だ。
My mind changed. I didn't remember that. I remember turning off the phone, but I didn't remember anything about calling her. Amadeus Kurisu back after that. The old me would have insisted that I was right and that she was mistaken. But now, I wasn't sure. After all, the different paths I experienced and all the sadness and pain I'd gone through, even 6 months later, I was still exhausted. What had really happened and what hadn't? What was right and what was wrong, I wasn't sure anymore. I just didn't want to think about it anymore. The past, the future, the fate of the world. I wanted nothing to do with any of it.
ずいぶん具合が悪そう。誰か知り合いに連絡するなり、どこかで休むなりした方がいいんじゃない？岡部？
なあ、クリス。一つ聞いてもいいか？さっき電話した後、俺が何をしようとしていたかわかるか？
レスキネン教授と真帆先輩とこの後待ち合わせでしょ？私について報告する予定じゃない。
Evidently, my memory matched hers in that regard.
そうか。
真帆先輩にあんたのことあらかじめ伝えておきましょうか？
本当に大丈夫だ。心配かけてすまない。
あんまり無理しないでよ。あんたと最後に話したのが私でしたなんて結果になるのはごめんだからね。
Wow, that hit hard. Wow. I chuckled bitterly and ended the conversation. I called Daru too, just in case, and evidently I really was on my way to see the professor Maho. He also told me that almost all events of the last few days match my memory of them, which meant that even the world line has changed, nothing had changed nearby, where I could have seen it. There was no problem, or at least it shouldn't have been a problem. It was possible that that moment of business was just the result of mental illness. Experiencing those same sensations brought up my past trauma and caused my memory to get confused. Maybe that was it. The phone wave didn't exist, so there was no way the past could have changed. That's right. That was all. I kept telling myself this as I went to see the professor. I met with the professor and Maho in the hotel room.
それじゃあ今のところ M デウスとのコミュニケーションはうまくいっているということでいいんだね、リンタロウ。
ええ、会話に齟齬が出ることもありませんし。
ちなみに聞きたいんだが、クリスとの距離感はどうかな？
距離感というとどういうことでしょう？
話しているうちに親しくなってきているかどうかということだよ。
それは初めて会話した時に比べれば多少は。
多少？かなりの間違いじゃない？私だってクリスと話してるんだからそれくらいわかるわよ。あの子最初は8回もイルスを使われたって怒っていたほどなのに、今じゃすっかりフレンドリーになっているもの。それだけ距離が縮まったということでしょ。
そうですか。それは喜ばしい。
Ken seemed overjoyed by Maho's word.
私は期待しているんだよ。彼女が君に対して友情をもっと言えば恋愛感情を持ってくれないかなとね。
恋愛感情？
そんな声を上げることもないだろ
う。でもその AI ですよ。
AI だからだよ。
What did he mean?
彼女にだって感情はあっただろう。
だけどそれはあくまでもプログラム上のことで。
でもそれは人間の脳だって同じことじゃないか。
He was right. The brain ran on electrical signals, so you could say it had the same structure.
今は機械に感情があるかないかなんていう命題はもはや時代遅れだよ。機械にだって感情はある。第一エメデウスは私たち人間の脳を再現すべく作っているんだ。構造が同じでプロセスが同じならその結果生み出されるものも同じなはずだろう。ならば彼女だって恋をする可能性は十分にある。いや、ぜひしてもらいたいと思っている。
Amadeus, falling in love.
おっと、こんなことを言っては魔法に恨まれてしまうかな。
教授までクリスみたいなことを言わないでください。
冗談だよ、冗談。魔法は怒ると怖いから気をつけた方がいい。
それはもう分かってます。
ちょっと聞こえてますよ。
おお、そういえば私はジュリーに連絡をしなければならないんだった。リタロ、少し失礼するよ。
The professor quickly left the room. He ran away, didn't he?
まったくクリスといい教授といい、どうして何でもかんでもすぐに色恋沙汰に結びつけたがるのかしら。
まったくだな。
Of course, that was always the type of girl she was.
あ、そうだ、岡部さん、ちょっと聞きたいんだけど、あの子がクリスが好きな言葉って何か知ってる？
言葉？
数字でも何でもいいの。何かこうキーになりそうなものに心当たりないかしら。
クリスが設定したパスワードを破ろうとでも？
よくわかったわね。
I was right.
それってあいつの研究室の PC か何かの？
彼女の私物、家にあったノート PC よ。
そんなものどうして君が？
形見分けでね、譲ってもらったの、クリスのお母さんに。それで中身を確かめたいからパスを解除する方法を探しているの。あなたなら知ってるんじゃないかと思って。
パスがかかってるということは見られると困るものなんじゃないのか？
それはそうだけど、でも彼女アマデウスのクリスをより本物に近づけるためにはその中のデータも解析した方がいいでしょ。もちろん私自身はなるべくプライバシーに関わることは見ないようにするつもりよ。
I knew what she was trying to say. She might have had some kind of diagram on a computer which described what she'd been doing during her time here. But
悪いけど心当たりはない。
何も？
ああ、それに知っていたとしてもやっぱり俺は教えないと思う。
人には知られたくないことがあるから？
特に PC の中身なんていうのは今やプライバシーの塊みたいなものだからな。
Daru talked about that all the time. He was always wondering if there was a way to automatically wipe a computer's hard drive if you died in an accident. Of course, what Daru didn't want anyone to see was probably very different than what was on Kurisu's computer. Beyond that, it was the same idea.
そう。
She seemed really interested in the contents of the hard drive, but she didn't say anything else.
それじゃあ俺はこれで。
I was little worried about Mayuri too. Message. Hey, Karim, what's the best color for? I'm gonna send this one. White, definitely. Excellent choice. Very few normals who pick a white school swimsuit. You might be more of a pervert than me. I know, right? I actually just picked the color at random. Nice, Okari. I'm taking that advice. Lol. Oh my god, how many of this is that? Stop with the commentary. That's random as hell. Alright. I got up and went to leave. And then I saw a small ornament that was decorating the door.
そういえば、もうすぐクリスマスか。
I remembered how excited Mayuri was.
ヒアジョーさんはクリスマスもこっちにいるのか？
ええ、こっちでまだやることもあるから。
誰かと過ごしたりは？
え？
ああ、いや、ほら、海外のクリスマスっていうと友達みんなで楽しくパーティーでもするってイメージだろ。
残念だけどそういう予定はないわ。それにアメリカやヨーロッパじゃクリスマスにパーティーなんてやらないものよ。
そうなのか？
彼らにとってクリスマスは神聖な日でしょ。だから家族と一緒に過ごすのが普通よ。その分大晦日は大騒ぎするけれどね。
Wait, is that the case? I swear I get Christmas party here in this country too. Huh. Oh, I guess that's Canada. We're not really America. But alright. I thought I heard something about that on TV or something.
まあこっちには家族もいないからどっちにしても一人ということに変わりはないんだけどね。あ、だからって寂しいと思ってるわけじゃないわよ。誤解しないでね。
Yeah, that's what you say. Or so she said. I was right. But being all alone on Christmas in a bustling town was probably pretty lonely. That's kind of funny. Of course, she'd probably get mad if I told her that, so I didn't. When I finished talking to the professor, I went to the lab. I'd confirmed on the phone that Mayuri was just fine, but I wanted to see her for myself. I could see from the outside that lights in the lab were on. I ran up the stair to get away from the cold and opened the door.
Mayuri, いるか?
I felt a small impact on my chest when I opened the door.
悪い。
Luca.
いえ、僕の方こそごめんなさい。
Evidently, he was just about to leave. Lukaku looked up at me, apologetic. For some reason, he was blushing a little. Only Daru and Lukaku were in the room. There was no sign of Mayuri or Suzo.
よかった。もう少し早く帰っていたら岡部さんと入れ違いになっているところでした。
もしかして俺を待っていたのか？
はい。と言っても別に大した用があったわけじゃないんです。差し入れを持ってきただけで。
おまんじゅうもらったよ。
Daru had already eaten about half the box.
いただき物ですから。皆さんでどうぞ。
そうか。ありがとう。
つうか、ルカシ、時間大丈夫なん？
Lukako looked up at the clock and started to fidget.
実はこの後お家にお客さんが来ることになってるんです。
客？ルカ子のか？
いえ、父のお客さんです。なぜか僕にも同席してほしいと言われまして。父は普段同じ趣味を持った人を呼んで長い時間話し込んだりするんです。難しい話ばかりで僕にはよく理解できないので、普段はお茶を出すぐらいしかしないんですけど、どうして同席してほしいと言われたのか。
難しい話って宗教とかそっち系の話か？
Lukako's family ran the Yanabayashi Shrine, one of the oldest in Akihabara.
そういうわけではないみたいなんですけど、この前のお客さんとは有明がどうとか晴海の頃はどうとか、そういうお話をしてました。
晴海、有明。
One of those places.
さすがルカシのパパ、恐ろしい子。
岡部さんや橋田さんはわかるんですか？
まあなんとなくはな。でもその話はまた今度だ。客が来るなら早く帰った方がいい。
あ、それじゃあ僕はこれでまた来ますね。
He bowed deeply and disappeared out the door. I watched him go, then sat down on the sofa.
前よりは
メイクインじゃね？今日は来てないよ。
Then I guess I will have to wait a little. Or should I go get her?
そういえばオカリン、さっきの電話だけどさ、あれ、なんだったん？
He was probably talking about the phone call I'd placed to him before I went to see the professor.
あれは気にしないでくれ。多分俺の勘違いだ。
そうなん？だったらいいけどさ。
I remembered the strange sensation I'd experienced. I'd wondered if it was a worldline jump, or several hours had passed and nothing had changed. Actually, I wasn't even sure if I'd really experienced it anymore. Memories were like that, especially for me.
それにしてもハルミとは、さすがはルカシのパパ、ベテラン戦士っすな。
戦士がどうしたって？
Suzuha got back before my Yuri did.
ルカ兄さんのお父さんって戦士なの？
How come he get to be brother when I'm stuck being Uncle Okari?
そうだお。それも戦士の中の戦士、歴戦のつわものと言っても過言じゃないのだぜ。
へえ、そうなんだ。でもルカ兄さんの家って確か神職だと聞いたけど。ああ、そうか。神職の人も昔は兵士だったって言うよね。
She'd convinced herself.
確かにルカ兄さんはすごかったし、納得だ。
Amazing. What was amazing? Now why was that in quotation marks but there's no dialogue? Hi, if I mistake. I decided to just pretend I never heard that. It still felt awkward looking at Suzuha. I'd avoided coming to the lab mostly to avoid seeing her.
おかりおじさん、そんな顔しないでよ。
Evidently, she could read my thoughts just from the look on my face. She seemed upset.
私のことを避けてるのは分かってるからさ。
お前が悪いわけじゃないんだけどな。
つうか鈴葉、今日もこんな時間まで何してたん？はっ、もしかしてどこかの男とデートとか？いけません。そんなどこの誰とも知らない男とのお付き合いなんてお父さんは許しませんよ。
違うよ、そんなんじゃない。
本当に？
I thought it was a joke, but evidently he was serious about it. His tone was far less joking than usual. It must be hard being a dad.
本当だって。
だったら父さんの目を見て言いなさい。
父さんがそれ言う？
どういう意味なんそれ。
母さんというものがありながら、いっつもそこで変なゲームばかりやってるじゃないか。
それは2次元と3次元はあくまで別物ですし。
お前2次元も3次元も関係ないって前に言ってなかったか？
おかりん、そういうことここで言う？裏切るなんてひどいよ。
I'd never be on Daru's side when it comes to his hobbies, though.
ご本。とにかくそういうことなら今日は何をしていたのか父さんに言いなさい。
何って？
やましいことがないなら言えるはずだよ。
Suzuha glanced at me, then sighed in resignation.
人を探していたんだ。
人？それってやっぱ男？
違うって言ってるじゃないか。小さな女の子。今はもう私より年上になっちゃってるか。
That was a strange way to put it. I glanced over at Daru, who looked back at me.
実はさ、私が乗ってきたタイムマシンにはもう一人乗っていたんだ。
なんだって？
すずはそんなん初耳なんだけど。
今まで話してなかったからね。
She was looking down at her feet and I could see she regretted bringing it up.
その同乗者は何者だ？今どうしてるんだ？
どうしているかはわからない。
わからないって。
はぐれちゃったんだよね。1998年にここ秋葉原で。
1998. That would have been 12 years ago. So it wasn't just Suzuha who came from the future. It took some time for the meaning of that to sink in.
でもなんでそんなことになったん？
私とその子は IBN5100 を探すためにはじめ1975年に飛んだ。理由はおじさんならわかるよね。
I nodded silently.
なんとか無事に IBN5100 を手に入れた私たちは今度は1998年に飛んだ。2000年問題を回避するミッションのためにね。
Y2K.
2000年問題？
That was one of the big events at the end of the last century, along with Nostradamus' prophecy. In the end, after all the fuss made by the media and pundits, nothing really happened. Was that because John Titor had come from the future to fix it? If that was the case, then wow.
その1998年にトラブルが起きてその子とはぐれちゃったんだ。
それではぐれたままタイムマシンで跳躍したのか？
仕方なかったんだ。あの子は自分からタイムマシンを飛び出してしまったし、それに
She must have remembered something because she swallowed her words with a bitter expression.
もちろん私だって探した。燃料の残量が許す限り何度も細かいタイムトラベルを繰り返してあの子の姿を探し回った。でも
In the end, she never managed to find her.
大体の事情は分かったけどさ、どうして今までそんな大事なことを黙ってたん？
あの子を見失ったのは私の落ち度だ。ちゃんと自分で責任を取りたかったんだ。
水臭いな。
Daru's words were soft.
僕たち親子だろ。困った時は頼ってくれてもいいのだぜ。
父さん、
その子を探せばいいんだろ。だったら僕らも手伝うな、おかりん。
なって俺もか。
当たり前だろ。別に未来を変えてくれっつってるわけじゃないんだし、それくらいやってくれてもいいっしょ。
まあ。
To be honest, after refusing all her requests to save the world, I was feeling a little guilty. I'd like to help her if I could, but I wanted to know what she'd do after she found her.
で、その子の名前と年齢は？ちなみに可愛い女の子だよね。男とか言ったら父さん許さないぞ。
女だよ。
オッケー。名前と3サイズもやろう。
3サイズなんて知らないよ。だって別れた時のあの子は10歳だったんだから。
幼女か。
じゃあ今は22歳になってるはずだな。
名前プリーズ。
名前はかがり。椎名かがりって言うんだ。
シーナ。
The name was an unusual one. A girl who was part of Daru's group in the future who had the name Shina.
鈴葉、まさかその子って。
うん。彼女の母親の名前は椎名真由里。かがりは真由姉さんの子供なんだ。
Mayuri's daughter. Of course, it was possible that Mayuri would choose to have a child in the future. But the fact that I never even thought about it made the shock that much worse. If she had a daughter, she must have the partner. And that partner couldn't be me, because I died in 2025. Wait a second. If she was 10 in 2036, and she would have been born in 2026, I'd have to learn more. But if I died in 2025, wasn't it just possible, maybe barely, that it could be me? That's just couldn't be. Just like Suzuha appeared before Daru, she was going to appear before me. Who was the dad? I couldn't ask.
あれ？ちょい待ち。シーナってことは名字はそのままってことだよね。ってことは
かがりは繊細孤児だよ。身寄りがなかった彼女を真由姉さんが引き取って育てたんだ。
あー、なんかそれまゆしらしいかも。
I realized I was relieved in more ways than one. I hated myself a little for it. Even if she did marry someone else in the future, as long as that made her happy, it was for the best.
私は真由姉さんからかがりを頼むって言われたんだ。だからこんなことになっちゃいけなかった。あの子はいつだって真由姉さんにべったりだったし、この時代には知り合いなんているはずもないから、きっとずっと心細い思いをしてるはずなんだ。
その子はどうしてはぐれてしまったんだ？さっきトラブルと言ったが。
If she'd come to a new era in the time machine at 10 years old, Suza would have been the only person she could rely on. There was no way she'd leave Suza and run off on her own.
私にもわからない。ただ過去に飛んでからのかがりは精神的にかなり不安定だった。
That made sense. Come to think of it, a young girl just 10 years old was suddenly taken to a world where she knew no one. Of course, she'd be scared.
その子の写真か何かはある？
あ、うん。
She showed me a tattered picture with two girls in it. One was an adult woman. I couldn't see her face, but maybe it was Mayuri. 20 years from now. Hiding behind her was another girl. Was that Kagari Shina?
この子が22歳に成長してるわけか。いまいち想像がつかないな。
That is, if she was still alive. Even if Japan was a safe, peaceful country, it would be hard for a young girl to get by on her own. If she was lucky, someone might take her in and give her to an orphanage, but if she wasn't, Suza was probably well aware of that possibility, so I didn't bring it up.
なおかりん、協力してくれよ。
真由里の養女なんだろう。だったら見つけてやりたいさ。でも鈴葉はいいのか？俺が手伝っても。
I felt sure that Suzo was disgusted with me. I had a chance to save the world and had given up. Would she want help from a person like that?
おじさんさえ良ければ人手は大いに越したことはないと思うから。
そうか。だったら手を貸すよ。
Of course, I didn't think this would make up for that.
ありがとう。マユシーの幼女がどうしたの？
Everyone turned around at the sudden voice.
てってるー。おかり、本当に待っててくれたんだ
Oh
ね。
yeah, I forgot she's supposed to come. Mayuri!
どうしたの？
The moment I saw her, I finally relaxed.
よかった。真由里。
I took her small hand in mine and felt the warmth. She was alive.
おかりん？
すまない。
別に嫌じゃないから大丈夫。まゆ姉さん、いつからいたの？今来たばっかりだよ。
I was careless. I was so focused on what Suzo was saying that I didn't see Mayuri come into the room.
ねえねえ、マユシーの幼女がなんとかって聞こえたけど、何の話をしてたのかな？
それはその。
Crap. Mayuri knew that Suzo was from the future, but telling her about her future daughter would be going too far. I needed to change the subject.
真由里はまだまだ幼い。つまり幼女だと言っていたんだよな。
そうそう、マユシは幼女かわいい。
童顔だってよく言われるんだ。ユキさんみたいに大人っぽくなりたいんだけどね。
食べる量だけは立派に大人かもしれないな。
えへへ。
That wasn't a compliment, Mayuri. That was enough to distract her, evidently.
そうだ、食べ物といえば、オカリンはクリスマスに何か食べたいものある？
クリスマス？パーティーのことか？別に何でもいいぞ。食べられるものならな。
クリスマスパーティーか。すずさんは初めて？私たちの時代はパーティーなんてやってる余裕なかったからね。でも一度だけ父さんがどこからか美味しいチキンを調達してきてくれたことがあったっけ。それをマヨ姉さんが調理するって言って父さんが止めて。
Suzo was looking at Mayuri as if she was remembering the past or future, as the case might be.
いつもよりほんの少しだけごちそうってだけだったけど、それでも嬉しかったな。
In the future, when World War III was going on, there probably wasn't much time for celebration. Even then, Mayuri was still Mayuri, trying her best to make everyone happy.
ダルくんは何か欲しいものある？
僕は可愛い女の子がサンタコスしてくれればそれだけでお腹いっぱいだお。
料理はどれくらいいるかな。ユキさんと一緒に用意する予定なんだけどね。そうだ、ルカ君やフェリシちゃんにも手伝ってもらおうかな。
Mayuri's head was full of thoughts about the Christmas party it seemed.
オカリンは誰かパーティーに呼びたい人いる？
俺？ 俺は別に。
I almost said no, but then I remembered someone. Maho Hiadio. She said Christmas is something you always spend with your family, but
おかわり？
いや、特には。
how was she going to spend her Christmas? It was after I walked Mayuri home. The second I was alone, I started thinking about this afternoon. If that really was a worldline change, then what was the cause? The most likely possibility was that someone had succeeded in developing something like the phone wave. We were able to make one. There was no reason someone else couldn't. Another possibility was that no, there was no use in thinking about it. I was just mistaken. And even if the worldline did change, we weren't the cause. We didn't have anything to do with it anymore. Whenever I was alone, I was ended up thinking about things that wouldn't do me any good. I took the phone out of my pocket and tapped the icon.
ハル
Kurisu's expression was as self-satisfied as ever.
こんな時間にどうかした？
いや、なんとなく話がしたくなって。迷惑だったか？
別に迷惑ってことはないわ。あんたと話すことは私のためにもなるんだし。
She was an AI after all. She wouldn't be bothered no matter the hour.
先輩とは会ってきたのよね。
ああ。
何の話をしたの？
何って、お前とのやりとりについて報告をしただけだが。
それだけ？どこかへ誘ったりは？
まだそんなこと言ってるのか？ヒアジョーさんに言ってみろ。また怒られるぞ。
だってようやく先輩にも運が向いてきたかもしれないんだもの。せっかくのチャンスを掴んでもらいたいでしょ。
Kurisu seemed insistent on getting me and Maho together. Sheesh, doesn't she have other things to think about? Things to think about. Would she have anything to say about the other matter?
なあ、ちょっと相談なんだが、消息不明になった人を探すにはどうすればいい？
随分と唐突ね。
身近でそんな話があったんだよ。でも自分たちじゃどうすればいいのかわからなくてな。
詳しく教えて。
She leaned forward, suddenly interested. She really was a curious girl.
それが
言えないことなの？
俺だけの問題じゃないからな。
それで相談に乗ってくれって言われても無理がある。
だよな。一般論でいいんだ。意見を聞かせてくれるだけで。
そうね。一番いいのは警察に行くことね。
That was the obvious and correct answer.
あとは更新所に頼むとか、過去の新聞記事を当たるとか。あ、でもそういうことはもうやってるか。
どうかな。
どうかなって。まさかそんなこともやらずに探そうとしてるの？
俺も今日聞かされたばかりなんだ。後で確認してみる。
But Kagari was from the future, and Suzuha didn't have any personal documents in this era either, which meant that it was unlikely she'd gone to anybody in the government.
アメリカなんかではダウジング屋通して人探しをやるなんて人もいるよな。
まさかあんな何の科学的根拠もないものを信じるとでも？
いや、言ってみただけだ。
よかった。もしそうだとでも言ったら二度と話なんかしないところだったわ。
She really was just like Kurisu.
ありがとう。参考になったよ。
見つかることを祈ってるわ。
ああ、それと。
何？
いや、なんでもない。
何よ。
しょ。
本当に何でもないんだ。それじゃあ今日はこれで。
Why was I just about to say that? I was just about to tell her about my Yuri's Christmas party to see if she wanted to go. Kurisu was just an AI. She only existed inside of a computer. I guess I was just starting to see her as real.
どう父さん、何か手がかりはあった？
いや、残念ながらこっちは何にも。
そう。
The search for my Yuri's future daughter Kagari Shina was taking longer than expected.
一つ聞くが、警察には行ったのか？
うん、一応言ったんだけどね。でも捜索願いなんかは出してない。
I was right. In order to submit a missing persons report, you needed to have ID to prove who you were. That's why Suzuha hadn't done it. And also, I later learned that the only people who could submit a search request were people like family and significant others who were close to the missing person.
僕の方でも昨日軽く警察のデータベースにハッキングをかけてみたんだけど、それっぽい情報は出てこんかったよ。
だろうな。
つうことはオカリンも見てみたん？
ダルのように内部情報を見たわけじゃないがな。
There was a database of missing person on the police homepage. It didn't go back very far and didn't have a lot of information. All it had was age, sex, clothes, and sometimes possession they were carrying. Since we knew nothing about Kagari Shina, we had basically nothing to go on.
でもさ、一見平和に思えるこの世界でも身元不明者や行方不明者ってたくさんいるんだね。
I thought the same thing. Each year, over 100 unidentified bodies were found in Tokyo alone. If you expanded that to cover all of Japan that went back 12 years, you have a pretty big number. And the number of missing persons was far greater. Each year, almost 100,000 people went missing. And 1 out of every 5 was in their teens. Of course, most of them just ran away from home, and 70% were found within a week after a report was filed. But if 7% of them were found the first week, that meant that 30% of them weren't. In fact, 5% of them were never found at all, and no one ever knew if they were alive or dead. Perhaps Kagari Shina was caught up in an accident and killed, or perhaps... I sat up and got off the sofa.
オカリン、どっか行くん？
もうちょっと調べてみようと思ってな。
School would be on break soon anyway. It wasn't like I had anything to do. And while I hadn't been very interested at first, at some point I became really interested in the whereabouts of Kagari Shina. And more than anything,
ありがとう、オカリンおじさん。
別にこれくらい大したことじゃない。
ううん、それでもありがとう。
as long as I was looking for Kagari, Suzuha probably wasn't going to bother me about the future. Having her bring up the same thing every time we met was hard for me. If I could get her focused on something else, that would make things easier. Or so I thought, but finding clues wasn't easy. Just in case, I'd gone to the National Dial Library and looked at article on missing person and crimes in 1998, the year she'd gotten separated from Suzuha, but I had no luck. Suzuha says she had been looking at Kagari every few years on her way to our time, so I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I couldn't help but feel a little tired and disappointed.
どうかした？
お、
何？
いや。
Oh, so that's how I get the dialogue from before. Huh, interesting. So guys, I just discovered if I scroll up, and I can get the dialogue from before and read what I missed if I missed anything. Cool. I'd call Kurisu without even realizing it somehow.
ねえ、昨日よりさらに疲れてるみたいだけど大丈夫？
そう見えるか。
声のトーンがいつもより低い。結膜に多少の充血も見られる。もしかして昨日言ってた件を調べてたの？
まあな。
I told Kurisu what I heard from Suzuha and Daru and what I found at the National Dai Library.
バカね。そんなことなら私に言ってくれれば簡単にことは済んだのに。
どういうことだ？
私ならネットワークに接続してオンライン上の情報をリサーチすることができるでしょ？
あ、そうか。
I'd forgotten. She was an AI that existed inside the computer, so something like that would be easy for her.
なんなら少しやってみましょうか。
すぐにできるのか？
それほど時間はかからない。
それじゃあ頼む。
わかった。少しだけ待ってて。
Kurisu fell silent on the screen and then moved for a moment. Maybe 30 seconds later.
もう結果が出たのか？
ネットワーク上で検索してみたけど、1998年以降、椎名かがりという名の女性が何らかの事件や事故に巻き込まれたという情報は得られなかった。同姓同名の人物は3名ほど検出。ただ年齢を考慮すると、その人物があんたの探している人である可能性は限りなく低い。ご要望ならその人物のデータを後でメールで送るけど。
いや、いい。
When I stopped to think about it, even Suza would have been able to do a search for her name on the internet. And what Kurisu was saying was almost certainly right. The Kurisu Makise I known was always right.
それじゃあ私にできることは以上かな。あとはあんたたちにしかできないやり方で探すしかないわね。
俺たちにしかできないやり方？
その人物がいなくなった場所の近辺で地道に情報を集めるの。究極的にアナログな方法だけどね。
やっぱりそうなるか。
Suza had been doing that forever, so I couldn't imagine I'd find anything new. But if that was my only option, then that was what I had to do.
にゃにゃ、キャーじゃなかった、オカリン。
I spun around when I heard a voice behind me.
やっぱりオカリンだにゃ。こんなところで何してるんだにゃ。
フェイリス、それに。
こんにちは、岡部さん。
なんだ、珍しい組み合わせだな。
ついさっきそこで会ったのにゃ。そしたらルカニャンが荷物いっぱい持ってたから、そこまで手伝ってあげることにしたのにゃ。
I took a closer look and saw that Lukaku was holding bags in both hands. If you add in what Ferris was carrying, was quite a lot. He was trying to carry this all alone. Lukaku?
ねえ、ちょっと。
今何か聞こえませんでしたか？
いや、これは別に何でも。
I quickly hid the smartphone behind my back.
ちょっと聞いてるの？ねえ。
また聞こえたにゃ。もしかしてさっきオカリンが話していたのはそれかにゃ。
いや、これは。
It shouldn't matter if they found out. But I still felt guilty, so I closed down Medea's app.
電話中だったのにゃ。
ああ、ちょっと知り合いに相談事をな。
相談ですか？
そういうことだったんだにゃ。後ろから見たらオカリンが一人でブツブツつぶやいているように見えたから、ちょっと心配したにゃ。
That looked like that she needed to worry about me. Oh well, if she saw me talking to my smartphone in a place like this, I guess I could understand that.
でも水臭いにゃ。 何か困ったことがあるならフェイリスたちにも話してくれればいいのにゃ。
そうです。僕じゃお役に立てないかもしれないですけど、でもお話くらいなら。
ありがとう。でも大したことじゃ。
No, wait a second. Both Fedes and Lukaku had lived in Akihabara since they were born. And both of their families held important positions here. Maybe asking them wouldn't be such a bad idea after all.
実は今人を探してるんだが。
人ですか？
I told him that I was looking for a girl who's gone missing 12 years ago in Akihabara. Of course, I didn't tell him that she was from the future, or that she was Mayuri's daughter.
その子がどうして行方をくらませたのか激しく疑問だにゃ。
すまないが、そのあたりの事情は話せないんだ。
にゃ
そういう話に心当たりはないかだけでも聞いてもらえれば助かるんだが。
分かったにゃ。とりあえずフェイリスの方は黒木に聞いてみるにゃ。
Kuroki was her family butler. I'd met him several times. In the same way that Ferris naturally looked like a maid, Kuroki just naturally looked like a butler. Come to think of it, it was rather strange for a maid to have a butler for a servant.
あとレイクインニャンニャンのご主人様たちにもそれとなく聞いてみるにゃ。
僕の方もお父さんとそれから氏子の方たちにも聞いてみます。
悪いな。そうしてくれると助かる。
Both Kuroki and Lukaku's dad knew a lot of people, and they had a far better chance of finding someone than we did. I hope they could at least find some small clue.
それはそうとルカ子、その山ほどの荷物はどうしたんだ？
あ、これは昨日お父さんのお客さんが来るっていうお話はしましたよね。実はそのお客さんの一人がしばらくうちに滞在することになって。
それで必要なものを買い揃えていたそうにゃ。
If they were a guest of Lukaku's father, they must be fairly old. And from what I heard yesterday, they probably had some unique hobbies.
それは大変だな。
いえ、僕もちょっと楽しいですし。
Fun. Lukaku shared the same blood as his dad, so perhaps he has some latent interest in those hobbies.
あんまりのめり込みすぎないようにするんだぞ。
え？ああ。
I gave him that warning, then went to leave. Well, I tried to leave, but
よいしょ。よいしょ。
ルカニャン、大丈夫かにゃ？フラフラしてるにゃ。
大丈夫です。僕だってこれくらい。よかったらお茶でも飲んでいってください。
いや、遠慮しておくよ。お客さんだっているんだろ？
そうですけど。
I couldn't bear to see him struggle like that, so I'd carry his bags to the shrine with him. Ferris has gone back to her cafe.
それにしてもこの荷物、いくらなんでも一人で運ぶには無理があるだろ
う。僕だって最近は少し力がついてきたんですよ。今日も岡部さんに言われた素振りだって。
Swore exercises. That was the training I'd given him when he told me he felt too much like a girl.
精神残魔流か。
It was so stupid I couldn't even laugh.
すみません。
Thinking back, I was amazed he put up with that nonsense.
ルカ、帰ったのかい？
I could hear his dad's voice from their home behind the shrine office.
はい、今行きます。
それじゃあ俺はこれで。
はい、ありがとうございました、岡部さん。
Lukaku bowed deeply as I left Yanabayashi shrine. On my way home, I thought about what the two of them had said.
でも水臭いにゃ。何か困ったことがあるならフェイリスたちにも話してくれればいいのにゃ。
そうです。僕じゃお役に立てないかもしれないですけど、でもお話くらいなら。
I didn't realize until after they spoken. I had gone to Kurisu before I'd gone to anyone else. I'd brought up the app and started talking with her before I even realized it. She wasn't the real Kurisu, but that voice, the way she acted. All of it reminded me of Kurisu. All of it brought back the emotions I tried to hide. There was an incoming call on my phone. It was from Kurisu. She was probably there to complain about me hanging out on her earlier. That would be just like Kurisu. But I didn't answer the phone. I didn't answer any of the other calls that came that day either. The United States of America, California.
まったく、なんで私がこんなリポートしなきゃいけないのよ。
Alright, I'm gonna take a pause break here and save the game. And that will be it for this episode. We'll come back for the next one in a little bit. And thank you all for watching. And have a great day. Enjoy life. See y'all in the next part. Bye.